Okay, here we go. Let's play League. Let's play a match. Let's view our Decklist. Let's get the bot to work, hopefully. I have a ton of... I could do with cleaning out Stream Decker. It's, I don't know, tilts me. Tilts me a little bit when there's too many things here. And mine is not bad at all, but like, I'll keep some of that old stuff as kind of inspiration if I ever decide to revisit some old decks. There's a couple here that I never 5-0'd with that I really wish I could have done. Maybe I should just play this old list that was good once. A bunch of lists there that we can drool over later if we get bored. I think I'm going to keep. It has a turn 2 piece of interaction, turn 3 piece of interaction. Right, I don't need basic islands, so that's a good thing to get rid of. Also, we don't have jet mirrors anymore, so we just need to be aware of that. Oh, some sort of, well, Jundar Loam, I guess. Oh, okay, exciting. I like what the opponent's doing. Add a green. Okay then. Venom 6 Wars, but they're obviously a better Venom 6 deck than we will ever be, but not really an issue. Okay, just drawing lands. Not the end of the world though, to be honest. Yeah, I think we went up a basic. Where did we go up to? 2 forests. Okay. That is the problem card. Yeah. It is the problem. Okay, well, I think normally I would play Teferi here, but because I've ripped the finale, it lets me go finale for Tameshi plus activate next turn, so I think it was right just to Wargate and just go, okay, try to beat that, basically. Okay, right, so they're looking to draw some cards. Let's see what they have. Slowgurk. I mean, they're doing sweet stuff over there. Whenever a land card is which you Grazer from anywhere, put +1 card on him. Okay. Seismic Assault plus lands does deal with my Tameshi. This is kind of awkward. I can just... What are my options? I could just like play a land, cycle this, call for Tameshi, and then next turn I could Teferi bounce this and then go off. I think I have time to do that. Let's try that. Because that thing's not actually killing us just yet. The Venom 6 will kill me fairly soon. Remove 3 counters. Return it to its hand. Yeah, it is kind of a problem, isn't it? Like, I have to kill him next turn, basically. So they cycle. Oh, they didn't cycle. They tick this up. They could crack a fetch. They can discard a card, put 2 counters on this, should make it quite big, and then they can remove 3 counters, return it to its hand. When that happens, it returns 3 lands to their hand. So how big is this thing going to be? No way. 8, 16. And then they return it to hand. I'm going to have to try and find Otawara here. I can't believe that. Maybe I should have, knowing that I was going to cycle, maybe I should have cycled first. That's going to, yeah, so they can return 3 counters, return it to hand, return 3 lands, kill me. Wow. Okay, well, that's kind of sweet. Sweet list, GG. Right, I'm going to bring in some cards. I don't want Spell Pierce or Portable Hole. I don't think I want Seal of Removal. I definitely don't want the Shredder. I mean, they could have stuff that the Shredder targets, but pretend that they don't. There's an argument for Leyline, but I think they could just play through it. Same with Tormod Script. Maybe I do want Spell Pierce over Tracker. I'm not really sure. I'd probably best off. Yeah, they are pretty spell based. So yeah, I don't know. Ley lines, like I say, I think they could just play through it. It sounds really good because they only have one card that I really care about, and it's beat by Seal of Primordium, so not completely true, but it's not far off. Okay. I was going to get basic planes, but because I've drawn 1 and 6, I'll get back this Windswept Heath. And that's that. Oh, it's kind of bad because I can't play Teferi now, but that's a good draw. Let's get basic planes. Uptick. Play Relic. Eat the land. Play Seal. Pass. Don't really want to play this Otawara, so I'll probably fetch Shock to play a Teferi next turn. I mean, their deck has got to be like half lands or something, so let's fetch Shock. Pick up a land. Ooh. What have they got, like Endurance? I'm totally okay with Endurance. I'm going to play Teferi and bounce it. Cool. So, just a mana short now. It's kind of awkward. I think if they tick up, I'm going to crack this. They don't. They kill Teferi. Makes sense. So I can... Okay, I'm going to let them have that, and I'm going to tap the relic. Let's get rid of Loam. Then let's uptick 1 and 6. I kind of forced a down tick on it now. And then let's go white, blue, green, Teferi, uptick. Yeah, I think there's an argument for cracking it, but I think just tapping it and keeping it there is also fine. Because they're fairly close to just comboing out. I know they're having Jones in hand, so I kind of wanted to just slow them as much as I can. And get this Teferi to stick, essentially. Because yeah, we've got a fairly easy combo kill here. Exiled at Goyf. Goyf's useless. Fairly useless. There's Goyf. And with this Teferi in play, they're kind of screwed. Yeah. We can let them pick up a land as well, so... If they... Well, whatever they do here, I'm gonna kill them. So... Yeah, you can have that. Oh, my sound is all over the place. Bed W, thank you very much for the subscription. Again. Very generous. Thank you very much. Right. There goes my other damage call. Here goes nothing. Well, great. Done. Lowest bloom. Blue, blue, blue. Tameshi. Pick up Lotus Bloom. Pick up land. Kill the opponent. I should have played the fetch so that I could then uptick it. Uptick Ren. But it's like an extra draw then, but it's mostly irrelevant at this stage. As we will now demonstrate. Yeah, good. It was lethal. Yeah, all is well here. It's very much evening. It's 9 o'clock at night. But yeah, very well, thank you. Right, do I want to change anything based on the fact that I saw Goyf and Ren and 6? Not really. Not really. I could swap this call for this portable hole, for example, but I'd probably just leave it. See what's what. I mean, the issue with this hand is that we can't cast the Ren and 6 because of this Otawara, but okay, that fixes that problem. The relic is that good in this matchup that I think you just meant to keep it and hope you draw the right land, which we have. The flip side is that we will take a lot of damage from this hand. But that is going to die. Hands coming together beautifully, I have to say. Red, green, 1 and 6. Dunk that. Eat it. I mean, if they have Seismic Assault and shock the Ren and 6, I don't love it, but it's okay. Oh, yuck. I do just like that. They didn't let me pick up a land with this. I suppose that land doesn't do anything. Oh, that card is like the bane of my life. I hate it. I hit 4 fetch lands. Well, I'm glad I'm not joining those. Nope, wrong. I am joining those. In simple terms, we just don't beat this card. And I don't know what I'm meant to do here. Probably try and draw some cards, I guess. That's a good card. Okay, because we drew a good card, I'm gonna tick up. At some point, I might start ticking down on this Ashiok, but I might not have a Ren 6 to tick down with at some point soon. Obviously, Ashiok's just turned off my entire hand, so not ideal. I'm sure you'll agree. I think I did misplay. Oh, that's gonna die. Okay, I could cope with that dying. Didn't want that to die. Need to draw exceptionally well. That's phase 1, I guess. I am playing prismatic. Yeah. I mean, am I meant to play this land? I think I'm meant to play this land and just remember never to use it. Things are good except for this Ashiok. But the rest of life is pretty fine. Okay. Oh, they milled themselves? Interesting. And they missed all the lands. Also interesting. Slogger. Okay. Well, at least we know they're stuck on lands. It's not much comfort at this stage. The clock. Okay, well that would have been useful about a week ago. I will be cracking this at the end of their turn, I think. I just think with all the sort of removal that they're likely to run, I don't want to play this out like 2 turns before I need to. I want to get a trigger out of it, essentially. I'm going to crack this because I think like I was likely to crack this on end step anyway. That land isn't great. It's also not the worst thing that's ever happened. Yeah, so we like Unholy Heat. Oh wow, look at that. They hit 4 cards and they hit 4 card types. So if they have Unholy Heat in hand, it's pretty rough. Flip side. It's really rough actually. There were 4 card types and had a Goif. Okay. I am allowed to search for land off of that. Yes, I would like to use their ability. And I would like to get my Triumph. No. No. I'd like to get an island. So that I can spell Pierce and Tameshi. Did not want to draw Basic Forest, but we did. I think we've got there, actually. This is weird. I think I can get out of this now, can't I? Hey Callum, how's it going? So now if they don't have heat, and I could Ottawa that Ashiok back to hand. If I got enough mana, what can I make? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I got plenty of mana. Okay. I'm saying I've got plenty of mana. I actually don't have that much mana, do I? One. Go away, Ashiok. Right. So now what have I got? 4, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to have to fetch shock, I guess. Can't believe we've won from here, actually. It's kind of impressive. Swellgate for land. Ottawa. I don't... Oh, God, I nearly shit myself then. If they had... So now we've got Ottawa. 7, 10, 11, 12. I mean, we could actually just Tameshi. We could finale here, but wouldn't win us the game. So let's... So 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's call for Cultivator. Add the white. I guess I can stop keeping up the blue now. Yeah, we got them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we would have drawn a land, so we'd get an extra draw. Should have got us a land, which got another draw. And then we would have had Ottawa. You need to be able to Tameshi and bounce the Ashiok, which I think you could do. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't... Once I get into combo mode, I don't really look at chat. It's a bit click intensive and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I'm good, Callum, thank you, yeah. I've recovered from the football night. Just about. Emotionally, just about recovered. It was a good night out, that, though. I enjoyed it. It's just a shame about the football. Ottawa was amazing there, to be fair. I think it is the best of the... I think it's better than Grazer. Obviously, I think that because I'm running 2 of them. And it's not the right colour, even. But yeah, I kind of built this a bit weirdly this time. I just went with 6 pieces of interaction that are all different. I'm a Liverpool fan. I did see a bit of your Protein Hulk stuff, yeah. I mean, losing to, like, the best deck of the format's no shame in that. Yeah, so it's good night beside the result. Oh, was Slam Dunk good? I heard good things. Hand's great. We should keep it. And my plan is Sacred Foundry. Catch a Triumph, I guess. lot of booze. Did you see Rick at Slam Dunk? There was like Liverpool. We went out to watch Liverpool and Real Madrid, and that was pretty nuts. So that's Rhinos, isn't it? Like every day of the week. So let's go get our red sauce, and then we get Temple Garden. Cool. Let's wait to see what we draw before we just go for Temple Garden. Ah, you bastard. Well, I mean, it takes me like 2 cards, but I can deal with a Rhino. I don't love it, but it's okay. And I guess if Ren and 6 happens, then at least I get a land out of it and then I have a backup. And if Ren and 6 gets countered, then the Rhinos are probably not coming this turn. Yeah, that's annoying. I think I meant to just play Aladamri's Calling with spawns. That's a bit annoying. Let's get a Tameshi. If we ever draw a Wargate, we're pretty good. Again, like, that wasn't a good outcome, but we're not facing a Rhino yet, so that is a good outcome. So, like, when you're playing against Control, you don't really need to do anything until they make you, until they have a clock, and they don't currently have a clock, so that's good. But they do have tons of interaction that we care about, so... And we're nowhere near getting a Lotus Bloom. If we draw a Wargate here, it's not great because they're very likely to have an answer to it. So we're probably going to have to try and resolve this first. And that's going to be quite hard to do because they have Rhino open and they really care about this card. So we just need to work out how to sequence our threats so that we can get what we want. They keep tapping down the red, which is good, but bad. So now I just have to play Teferi because they have tapped slightly lower. So, yeah, sweet. Let's tick it up. Anyway, it's going to take us a long time to win from here, but they hate this card for obvious reasons because they cascade into Crashing Footfalls, so... I mean, no doubt they have some answer to it, but we've presented a threat, so I'm happy. We actually even get to, if this just stays around even a turn, tick it up and we can have instant speed prismatic ending if we need it. Jace. It's pretty good, isn't it? Jace is pretty good. But anyway, I'm sort of okay with the situation, I think. We can... Oh. Well, I was going to return a Windswept Teeth and play it. So I guess that's still the plan. But anyway, I'm going to obviously pass here, but I might channel this turtle into an Eladamri's Call because that gives us the cultivator that we need, that we don't currently have. But yeah, we're just trying to get Teferi to carry us at this point. Scalding Tarn. Okay, well that's going to be followed up by a Fury and then some Rhinos, I would think. Which is sad news. I don't even know if I want them to tap out. Because I can't go for it this turn. I mean, the one thing I can do, I can play a Prismatic Ending for 4 on my turn. I guess eventually they were always going to get, with this Jace, so I was going to find something. I don't feel miles behind still, I just don't feel ahead. But I was definitely ahead. I probably... Do I... Okay, so I have 2 options. 3 options. Many options. I can prismatic ending a token, and then I can sky total another token. Use 2 cards to deal with half a card. Or I can use this to bounce to fairy, and then bounce a token and draw a card. Which doesn't seem too bad. It's like card neutral-ish. Or I can discard this to get the Eladami's Call to help us win in a turn or two's time. I think what I actually want to do is pick up the Teferi, but not use it yet, and just take 10. So that on my combo turn, which isn't next turn, the turn after, I could play Teferi, force them to interact, and then play the Tameshi. If they have force negation, they have force negation. I can't really do anything about that. This is going to help them set up for that. It's kind of awkward, but not really a lot I could do. I'm going to fire this off here. I think this was right. It's not easy. Let's get our windswept. Let's red, white, blue, green. Yeah. Biggest prismatic ending ever. They might be tempted to force this if they do have force, which they don't have force. Okay. So 2 of these hit this. That hits me. I go to 12. And then next turn, I'm trying to play Tameshi plus Teferi. That's the plan. This clashes with Traverse the Ulvenwald, which is awkward. Oh, yuck. I've got so much mana. A big tell about the strength of their hand is whether this Bone Crusher comes into play this turn or not. Let's just chuck that there. Me. Ren. Me. Okay. Fine, actually. Oh, they're doing a violent outburst. I don't know how I feel about that. It feels bad. So they can have endurance, they can have force. Everything else is beatable-ish. Let's draw a card. Try and make ourselves even more beatable-ish. I mean, they have our piece of interaction because this hasn't come down. But I have no choice. I have to go for it because of what's going on over that side of the table. Oh, I drew a Lotus Bloom. Okay, well, that's a total blank. So, Force is the card I don't want to see specifically on that. Okay, that's fine. Right. I don't think they can have double interaction for this. They don't. Okay. So now the difficulty is if I bounce this, portable hole another. Portable hole, bounce, portable hole. Right, bounce this, portable hole another. Smash block this. I would still, and Ottawa bounce. I could actually survive through if I fail to combo here. So let's get the wheels in motion, but let's just bear in mind that we might be able to survive if it goes wrong. Because but we do have a lot of mana here. There isn't anything I need to be scared of with this Teferi down, is there? like Otawara, and I just recast it. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. I mean, I don't know what is in their hand, but whatever it is, I think they've misplayed. Like, they should have either cracked this Waterlogged Grove to find a piece of interaction, or to rather bouncing my Tameshi. That's actually not a problem. So I'd really like to draw, obviously, some form of cultivator, which I don't. But the really nice thing here is I get an extra draw trigger because they bounced it. Right. Okay, what's that do? F all, I think, is the answer. Let's start with a free draw. Yuck. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got infinite mana. Let's just pick this back up. Pick this up. Cycle. Draw a card. Spell Pierce. Play this, play this, play this. Remove this. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I couldn't actually kill them here if I drew like Eladamri's Call off of anything, essentially. So I'm going to just pass. Block here, take 4 Otawara, bounce the other token. We still have a chance here, but they have 2 in hand. I'm pretty safe to say that one of those 2... Okay. So I have to take 6. But actually, they're very likely to just kill the Teferi with this guy and kill me. Attack me with this. Leaving me with this. It's very likely that they have Endurance in my mind. The fact that they didn't tap out on their turn previously suggests that they had interaction, but then when I played Teferi, there was no point in using that interaction. So I feel like their last card is Endurance. We drew quite a lot of cards last turn and it just didn't pay off. Anyway, we can't spell Pierce Endurance. Let's play a fetch just in case, I guess. Just in case whatever interaction they have can be spell pierced. It's Endurance, so I'm just really confident. Yeah, I'm dead on board, so let's just do this. I guess I'm not actually technically completely dead on board, but I might as well be. No, I am dead on board because of Brazen Borer. But I could block here and take 1 block like this. This deals 1, this deals 2, put me to 1. But I wouldn't be able to use my fetch that'd have Brazen Borer sat waiting. Still have to draw well. Yes, come on. Got there. We deserved it though. We're 27 cards in. Oh wait, when did this Eladamri's Call come from? Did I already have it? I already had enough mana to do everything I needed to do, didn't I? Yeah, okay. So that's 9. I think... Just fire it off with the lands that we have, because we have another, yeah, super lethal. Oh look, it doesn't ask me if I want to shock because I can't. Beautiful perk of being on 1 life. Honestly, I kind of just zoned out during that whole little section. I don't know if I might have actually had enough mana anyway. I'm not sure I even needed to take this line. Yeah, I don't know if I needed to spell pierce there. I might not needed to. I might have just been able to replay the Tameshi with my Lotus Bloom. But I just completely forgot that that was an option. Sweet, we got there. That was hard work. Right, I want these cards. I don't want Relic. I don't want Shredded Sails. I don't think I want Prismatic Ending or Portable Hole. I know they deal with half of a Rhinos, which isn't to be scoffed at, but I just don't think it's that great. I think I'm going to cut a Bloom. They're just terrible top decks. Yeah, let's give that a go. I'm not sure Burn to Forge Tender is even necessary. It doesn't stop Stomp, because that says damage can't be prevented. It just stops Fury. Fire and Ice. Maybe I'd trim a Burnt and Forge Tender for like, I don't know, the last Lotus Bloom, for example. Let's go blue-red. It's not great, but do you want any of this stuff? I could probably bring in this Lotus Bloom. I think it's better than Prismatic Ending. Think, don't know, think. If this is the bloody ice tap me down thing, I got bored of that fairly quick. Yeah, they've got it. I know, no, that's my own. Lotus Bloom, okay. Right, let's do Basic Forest. They can be a Blood Moon deck, and if they are, I'm kind of screwed. Yeah, I think Forest Head is just the best of the rest, unfortunately. They have Blood Moon. Ouch. Ah. Not as ouch. Not as bad. Really not as bad. That could have been 1,000 times worse. I'm gonna get my land back, that's for sure. Am I gonna play Eldam's Call, Forge Tender, or Wargate? I think I'm gonna play Tameshi after all that. Yeah, I'm going to play Tameshi. If they have Subtlety, it'll go back on top. I don't think they even run Subtlety. But it blocks here, and if they use a spell to kill it, then I can call for another copy and still combo off next turn. Obviously I can't combo through like Endurance. Just giving myself the best chance to untap and kill him. You know, like I could beat one Force of Negation, I could beat one Endurance. I just can't beat two of anything. I mean, that's effective. That does the job. That's pretty good. It's a bit scary. They just go straight for the face. So they have 2 mana, so they can only have pitch spells. So there's no red spells I really care about. I don't think there's any way we could survive here, but let's... If it goes wrong, is what I mean. So let's Tameshi... The sequencing here is awful, by the way. I could pay for that. I can't pay for another copy though. Is this like the endurance that follows it up? Who knows? Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am one short. All I could do is put a bunch of power onto the board. A bunch of lands into place. What's another option? Any other options? This block's here. This I'm just dead. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What if use 3? That's 2. Right. Man, this could just use all my land drops. I'm just, yeah. This is just like survival, but not a way to actually win the game. Sky Turtle. Right, Rick. House things. Let's play that. Let's kill that. Let's play this. Let's get this. Misplay, but not a problem. I'm discarding lands anyway. Discard a land, discard a 1 in 6. Ooh, 7 lands, go. You just missed Callum. I don't know if he's still here. How Slam Dunk? Good session. So, I mean, basically have no outs anyway. 3, 6 mana I can make next turn. 'Tis not enough. Like this thing here kind of just kills me, and this thing here. I should have got Otawara. I should have got a white sauce. But is it even in a white? Oh, don't tap white sauce left. Did I cook my Hallowed Fountain? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I basically had no outs there. I did this. Hoped for the best. Maybe they'll panic and attack 1 in 6, but I find that unlikely. Not sure even. Couldn't walk the next day. Too much jumping. Yeah, that's definitely me dead, isn't it? A scoop. GG's opponent. Right, I'm going to drop a Boneton for another Lotus Bloom. Let's put this way on the play anyway. So, to game 3. Boneton isn't great, but I just don't think there's anything better. Maybe a Prismatic Ending for killing half a Rhino. Yeah, screw it. No. Yeah, we've got the Prismatic Ending. No, we haven't. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do this way because I mean Prismatic Ending X4 happened once to kill a Jace. Is that great? Huh, that's cool. I know you're a fan of theirs. I don't really know their stuff. Are you not gripped by the England game, mate? See how this goes. Good, I would imagine. I would imagine this game's going to go well. This hand is the actual nuts. Lavinia into defense grid is exactly what I'm looking for. In fact, it's probably defense grid into Lavinia. I really care about the other 5 cards in my hand. The fact that they're lands is a bonus. So, yeah, I'm going to go defense grid first. Football's rubbish, isn't it? To be fair, I think it's been a fairly entertaining season. There's been quite a lot of stuff, like, you know, the top 4 battle that no one really cared about, and then the Premiership and the relegation was pretty interesting as well. You know, for football. I think I'm going defense grid because I don't need to get this Lavinia out just yet, and if they use a force, well, we'd have to get through it eventually anyway. Yes, it's awesome now. So now this resolves, but we don't know if it actually does anything. It might just get killed, but at least it resolves. And we suspended a turn 2 Lotus Bloom. So this can go get Tameshi knowing that we're like halfway there. Wow, that's... I think what that means is that I should play Lavinia now, so that they can't Shardless Agent or Violent Outburst, but I think that's a bit debatable. Like you could debate playing defense grid, but this, at least in theory, buys more time. But I don't know what's best. I don't know whether it's better to buy time or better to get make life really uncomfortable for them. Anyway, I think we're in fairly good shape. I shouldn't have played this now. I really shouldn't have played this now. I should have sandbagged it for the Lotus Bloom turn. Just played everything all at once. I cannot and will not pay that. I will, however, smush for 2. And then I can... So they can't Rhinos until they kill this Lavinia, so that's a bonus. So if they spend their resources trying to deal with Lavinia, I should be able to kill him with the Tameshi combo. Rick said he couldn't walk, so I guess he was in equally bad shape. Right. Well, that's fine. They can't cast anything. They've just lost, I think. Unless I'm missing something, they've just lost here. They should have let that resolve. It would have put me in an awkward spot. Because they can't play zeros because of that card. Okay, I need blue, green. Let's do this way. Oh yeah, we could get defense grid back as well if we wanted to. Tasty. Tasty, tasty. Nice draw. So, right, that's why Watergate mana. So I need 7 more, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. So I think that means I can play a Venom 6 and tick it up so that we get an extra draw out of our cultivator, and then we can still do all the things that we wanted to do. It'd been better off leaving a cultivator in play than picking up a land though, so I might have just screwed that up. Let's see what mana we've got. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. I can leave a land in play and play 1 and 6. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now, like, if we didn't draw that cultivator, or the wargate, the Teferi was the next cultivator, but also this Otawara does the job. So in fact, I'm going to play the Teferi. Mostly to assert dominance, but also they can like scoop now if they want. They can see that I can play like that's an extra copy of Cultivator, and so is the Otawara that they've already seen. So they can see that I have essentially everything. I'm never going to fizzle here. So it's now a clicking exercise till we find Finale of Devastation. Seal of Removal is like another way to like make sure you don't lose. We can't lose with the seal in play. We could just bounce the Cultivator, replay it, and then we can use Tameshi to get the seal back. So yeah, we were gonna be casting Cultivators till forever. As we could cast as many Cultivators as our library would let us, essentially. So yeah, easy stuff. I'll tell you what, I have played some terrible Magic decks looking back through my Stream Decker. We have had some fun. What on earth was this? Oh, this was actually a good deck. Briefly. Very briefly. The rest, not so much. You should see that. Well, I mean, there's so many. I'm gonna pick out the 4 that I thought were the coolest. The 3 coolest, right? So Six Sigma lurking. Jason appreciating the shit decks. Hello all. My name is Paulie. Is following. Thank you. Much appreciated. Right, what have I got? So this is Spellweaver Helix deck. The idea here is that you play Bring to Light, get a Dark Petition. Dark Petition gives you 3 mana and sits in your library. You get a Spellweaver Helix. You play Spellweaver Helix. You put Dark Petition and Raven's Crime from your bin under the Spellweaver Helix. Then you cast a Raven's Crime. It will add 3 black. It will tutor a land. You discard the land to retrace the Raven's Crime. It'll add 3 black. You pay 1 black to retrace the Raven's Crime. Loop, loop, loop. Empty all your library of all your lands. Make a bunch of black mana. And then with the last Dark Petition, you get to search your library for a card with a bunch of mana floating, and you damn well pack someone and kill them. So that was... And so we tried to design the original list, which is this pretty much, had like... So like Ashiok was something that you could bring to light for, because you could bring to light for Dark Petition and then get Ashiok and then cast it, and the same with Ensnaring Bridge. So they were like cool one-off bullets that you could find off 6 of your tutors. And then Liliana fell into that same category. It had Teferi. They're just all hiding up here because there's no creatures. So normally you would see them like lurking around here. But I only had 3 Teferis. But I tried to run sorceries so that we had like an alternative Spellweaver Helix plan, but that did turn out to be pretty much garbage. Using like Lingering Souls and Vindicate just wasn't that strong. And Prismatic Ending as well. I mean, it's kind of cool like to put Prismatic Ending on your Spellweaver Helix with a I don't know, like with a Vindicate, and then when or if you had to if you just top decked another Prismatic End and you just play it and get a free Vindicate, like that was good value, but it didn't work two ways because we didn't have enough sorceries, and there's not enough good sorceries in Modern, basically. That deck, like, I could get 3/2s with it, but I couldn't get any better, so I had to give up. And then this hand isn't going to be quick enough against Amulet, just FYI. They're going to kill me on turn 3. I'm going to... At that stage, I'm going to not have anywhere near enough stuff. Like, I can go get this stuff with Calls and Goblin Engineers. L's? Is there any L's? E-L? E-I's? Oh, no, this list was before that even came out. Expressive Iteration would be quite good, but yeah, I should try that. That would be cool. Let's get Tameshi first, because there is a reason. It's not a good reason, but there is a reason. Ooh. The reason is because if you draw Wargate, you'd rather have Tameshi in hand than have to go find it. This was a perfect draw because now I don't die on turn 3. In fact, I'm going to live for a while. I might go back to this list now that Expressive Iteration exists. But I'm not sure this deck will ever be good. Essentially, it just wants to be a 5-colour... It's like a 5-colour Loam deck. But it's not good. See... Ah, no. Wow, I got some lag. Whew. Scary stuff. Right. Basic Island. Let's go get our Goblin. The issue with all this is that I don't actually have a payoff. So now I'm kind of like scrambling around to find an answer to this. There's a Saga again. Good news is Seal of Removal is actually really good. No, tap carefully. Let's go get our last basic. Tameshi. Pick it up. Yikes. Is there an argument? No, I think we just went to pass. So they... a couple of others yet. What do I do? 3... I can make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. So no, I just pass. Kind of sucks. I could just die. I could very easily just die here. I mean, the Saga token I couldn't give a shit about. But it really depends on whether they can double Titan. It's double Titan, or like, there's maybe some weird Dryad things that I would care about. I don't know. I do not know. Right, so that was that stupid deck. This one, 'twas strange. Right, so they... A big tell here is whether they pick up the Simic Growth Chamber or Forest, and it looks like they're picking up Growth Chamber. So then they do have Dryad. And you'd have to, like, you know, they've gone 5 turns and all they've played is lands and 1 amulet. Just so happens that their lands. Ooh, yeah. Trigger. They picked up Forest, so they don't have Dryad. So now... Oh, it gets even better. So now if they... Oh, whoa. Oh, that's not good, actually. How many lands have you got? 2, 3. That's 6 mana. That's 12 mana. That's 14, 18. Well, I can't have lost count. 20 mana. 22. Ah, 24. Holy shit. Ah. 30 mana. I think they will be able to play 2 Titans and haste them. Just a guess. Wowzers. Well, if anyone's going to win on clock, it'll be us this match. Oh yeah, to get rid of it pre-Titan. Yeah. 1 Titan's not enough though. They do need 2, but I mean, I can't imagine that's difficult. Also, they might not see the line with this seal. Right. Let's look at this list. So this list, right, what it was aiming to do was cast Fires of Invention and then use Wishclaw Talisman to search up Upheaval and play it for free. And then all your lands would come back, but you could float mana first. But also your Wishclaw Talisman would come back. So then, essentially, every time you played Fires plus Upheaval, you were resetting the game, but you were getting, like, maybe 6 mana out of it. And then you could play a Grazer and drop some lands into play, blah, 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 blah. Now, the other thing that we were trying to do, which didn't often work, but one of the things that we were trying to do as well was to use Karn to lock out Wishclaw. So you could Wishclaw for Karn, play Karn for free. The Wishclaw would go across the other side of the table. And then there was like Zombie Infestation, so you could discard all your excess shit after you'd done your Upheaval if you needed to. This list developed a little bit from here, but this was... The challenge I set myself was trying to make a cool... What is it, Nick? Oh man, this sucks. Oh, it does. Right. I mean, let's see what happens, I guess. I'm going to guess that I'm going to have to bounce the Dryad, which will probably just mean I'm dead. Yes, this is the hasty stuff. But I can't just take 12 from Valakut triggers, so I have to bounce... the Dryad, but then they can haste both of these, which is in for 16, and they can replay the Dryad, so I am just dead. Go away. They could have besieged. So, yeah, the invoke the whatever it is. I mean, the only... Yeah, that could work. So, yeah, so now they play Dryad. They haste this as well. They might even have another Titan. Invoke Despair. Each opponent... That is pretty sweet with the card. Look at all this damage. 20 damage. I mean, I kind of got to make them click through it because they've taken 9 minutes. Vote to spare plus Lingering Souls on a Spellweaver Helix. It's like, oh, hot. Attack, attack, attack. Then I take 12 from here. I mean, they're playing slower than me, so I kind of just have to make them do it. I've used 3 minutes, they've used 9. It's quite significant. In fact, I'm going to be the jackass and be very, very clearly be the jackass and double block to make them do it. Fire up the other jack. I don't even get to block. Boo. Anyway. Where's my other jank gone? It's one of my favourite lists, is that Spellweaver Helix deck, but it's never going to be good. The main reason to... Oh, let's delete that. I'm not going to play that again. I didn't like that either. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And that. Print to Light, Spellweaver Helix. So what I want to do here... Because the problem with this list is that Graveyard Hate's really good against it. And also, the rest of the deck isn't very good. I think we need a way to make Loam good, because it currently isn't. Oh, I haven't even got the channel lands yet, because they weren't printed when I designed this. It's quite old. Oosh. Right. I actually have next to nothing for the matchup. Shredded Sails is fine, Prismatic Ending's fine, Potable Hole's fine, Spell Pierce and Relics suck. I guess that's it. I guess that's what we're running with. So, like, I think the thing is, I mean, I don't necessarily need it to be a Yorion deck. I don't necessarily need this ramp or this fixing, but kind of do need the fixing. I think you could kind of drop the red and drop the red and 6. It does work with the Raven's Crime, but also dropping the red. I mean, you still need a red Tri-land to be able to play Bring to Light. I don't think Tri-lands were printed when I designed this either. I know there is one in there. I don't think... Well... Yeah, so you can do this without Bring to Light, but then it becomes a very boring list. It becomes a mono black. Like, I don't know. Maybe you can now. Maybe with Coffers and Urborg it becomes better. MTG, Modern, Cabal Coffers. In fact, let's just go have a look at MTG top 8 for that. Control... Where is it? Where's mono black control? This is what we want to be taking our inspiration from. We're not going to be playing the rack. Probably is a keep. This is good. This is good. These are fine. Oh, this is half of the combo, so it's also good. This is rubbish, but better than whatever else we could play. Lavinia stops Summoner's Pact, and that is it. So I don't think you want that card. You just want to race. Right. Land, go. So this is going to get... Catch a Triumph. I'm not actually going to play this out yet because I want them to play as a Saga on one. This is kind of not going as I would have hoped, because Just feels like if they... yeah, okay. They do have Amulet. Go on, I'll play it as a Saga, and that's like... Job done. Okay, so that's Explore or another Amulet. Either way, we can deal with both. Oh no, we can't deal with Explore. Oh, they're just low on lands? That's what that means. That means they're low on lands. Okay, that means that I need to Prismatic Ending here. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. A Prismatic Ending. The mono black also allows you to play maybe Splash Green Flame. Also be able to add Saga without the 5 colour shell. I guess you take this as your base, and then we like fudge it up. Oh, I don't think I'll go Wish Claw, and they're like two separate decks. In my head, at least. So we're going to try and kill them, I guess. Guess that's the thing to do. I think with no Saga and no Amulet in play, I think the right thing to do is just to jam my Wargate and Tameshi, and then we have a chance of like, if we don't hit Cultivator, at least we have the 2 seals to loop a little bit. Sucks if they have endurance, but that's going to just happen some of the time. Let's get basic Island. I'm trying to play around, eventually join this Ragavan Moon, essentially, so whoa, nearly misplayed. Let's Wargate. The fact that they have an F6 as well is kind of like a bit of a tell that they've got the endurance lined up for me. Let's pick up the cycle land. It's kind of awkward because, okay, right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to do it for value. So I can't continue to combo. And if they find Graveyard Hate in response, it's like next turn, I can't actually combo kill them anymore. I can only try and grind them out. But I think we should be fairly good at grinding them out. But yeah, the fact that we don't have mana here is awkward. And we drew pretty badly. Like 0 lands is pretty bad. But, like I say, still ahead. Still ahead. There's the Dryad. That's fine. I draw a card. Love that. I absolutely love this bounce land Tameshi thing. Okay. Well, now they should die. Let's lead on Wargate. This is 4 land. And then let's traverse for the other cultivator. And then Lotus Bloom away all our things and all our troubles. Oh look, there's the Sky Turtle. Missing piece of the puzzle, so to speak. That gets me my finale back, which lets me kill him. Sweet. So I guess, so what have I got here at 11? I've got 13. What's this now? So I'd have 5, 6, 12. I think I've got exactly enough to... Yeah, I could kill him without playing an extra cultivator out. No false negation, please. You, sir, are dead. As demonstrated. Sweet. Spell Pierce on the draw. Probably not. Probably not. Probably just keep... What have we got? Like 5 removal spells for Amulet. 3 of which can tag a Dryad. 1 for Dryad or Titan, and then just Magus. Slightly excessive, if anything, but there's nothing else here. Yeah, let's go. I guess Lavinia stops in Jones as well, but I'm still not sold on it. Beautiful. Beautiful hand. So we go Catch Triumph. Catch Triumph, Basic Forest. Okay. No, we don't. We got Sacred Foundry. Yeah, this is it. This is what we do. Sacred Foundry. Eat that. And then we go Basic Forest, Renin 6. So then we go Basic Island, Magus. No, they're going to have triple Amulet on turn 3. Ah, that's some bullshit right there. Okay, well, we might have the nuts and lose. Renin 6 is actually really bad in this matchup. I probably should have bodied one out just for the Lavinia, even though the Lavinia does nothing. But yeah. Right, let's see if we're dead. If they have a Bounce Land and a Titan in a hand that had 3 amulets in the opener, then you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose some of those games. But I'm gonna moan about it. Okay. That to me at least is a very good sign. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Magus of the Moon. Bye-bye, Prismatic Ending. You are no longer required. And the fact that we have the basic planes is sweet. Doesn't matter which land we pick up. Go on, crack your relic. They do, okay. That frees me up to combo later. Bye-bye, Urza Saga. Magus of the Moon is in my sideboard purely for this one matchup. Not registering it for any other reason. And as well, it's kind of like the reason why I'm not running Meddling Mage, because I have Lavinia for Tron, Magus of the Moon for Amulet, and I think that's just enough of both. Let's attack. Dismember. Okay. I mean, that is good. But they are dead next turn, I think. Dismember is good. Yeah, perfect. Perfect draw. me just work something out. No, there's nothing to work out, unfortunately. I'm cracking this so I can uptick this. Kind of being a bit abusive on my life total here, but I tried to work out whether I could play around on endurance. But if they have endurance, they don't have Titan right this second, so I would say that that was a fairly good outcome. So if they have like second dismember, that's the thing that can kill us here. Second dismember Titan, I would be dead. Feels like they have it. Why am I like why am I so negative? Ah, please, please, please. Pat for endurance. Okay. That's okay. What did they remove as user? So next turn they have to pay for Pact. I can block here. Well, no, I can't because the Slayers. Okay. The next turn I get to... So, oh, no. I can block here. Yeah, we're fine because next turn we can Wargate up again. So they have to pay the Pact. We can block. We can ulti running 6. And then, yeah, we can Wargate. Whew. Made us sweat. They played it really well. Like, their Cultivator turn in game 1, and even just knowing to pat for endurance there is like, it's not something everyone does. And we're kind of lucky. If we didn't have this second Wargate, we wouldn't be winning this game. So they played it, you know, they played to their outs, essentially. This doesn't really achieve anything. It does actually, it draws me a card. It's a good card as well. Nearly misclicked there. X0. Lotus Bloom. Let's ulti that. Let's... White. Green. I think I have lands to be able to use my Wargate. That's kind of cool. I've never done this before, but I could Wargate for a Cultivator out of the bin thanks to this, like, Tameshi picking up all my lands again. That's kind of sweet. But anyway, we have it, so it doesn't really matter. And then because we have Ottawa plus Seal plus Wargate, like, oh look, the Magas came back. I could play that. I don't need Seal, mana. So cool. Gotta love this deck when it's firing. It does this sometimes. It's so frustrating. So it's not letting me... Look where it's asking me to add the mana. It's up in that corner, so I have to do it. How do I get to it? There it is, blue. And then once it's just like a positional thing, so it'll fix itself now probably. Yeah. It just gets confused about what's around. So I'm kind of just wasting time here, but let's bounce that. Play to fairy. Play 1 and 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! My opponent's really nice. Yay! Thanks, dude. You played your list very well. Cool. Is it 20 years, Motto? That's insane. So we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we could have retraced Wargate for another cultivator. So the chat just said, GG's, man. I really appreciate all the work you've put in on the Bloom deck. Keep it up. Lord of Waffles. So I wonder if he's... I don't know if anyone knows that guy, but I wonder if he's in our Discord or not. JK. Lord of the Flings. No Lord Waffles. Yeah, is he still here? He might still be here. But yeah, so we could have discarded a land to retrace Wargate for the other cultivator. Then we could have upped it to 1 and 6 to get that land back. So it's kind of like completely unnecessary, but cool. And then we would have got to fairy bounce the cultivator or seal it back. Again, we were infinite there. We had enough stuff to just do the thing. God, I can't believe it's 10:15. Man. So yeah, so we have another list to work on, don't we? That thing, Spellweaver Helix, we just make it mono black, but maybe black splashing Loam. It's like an 8-rack Carol Coffers style list. And then this deck, oh man, I had fun making this deck. It was really cool. It was just not very good. Bring to Light for Valkyrie was sweet. Bring to Light for Dark Petition to be able to get in Snaring Bridge or Liliana or Ashiok was really cool as well. But mostly Bring to Light for Dark Petition for Spellweaver Helix just didn't come up often enough to be worth not playing Niv Mizzet, basically. Because that's the best. That's like the equivalent is just playing all the, you know, like play all the good gold cards, play Niv Mizzet. I just decided to play all the good sorcery cards and play Dark Petition. It was on 4 color elementals. Yikes. Well, I have a turn 4 kill, so I'm going to keep it. Didn't reveal Yorion, so... Okay. Okay. Well, this hand is probably going to be too slow if I'm against Hammer Time. Hammer Time. Right, one Triland, please. You are going to be drawing some cards, sir. When do I let them draw the cards? That's the question. Do I just not? It's really awkward. I think maybe I just cycle this, then play this, then Wargate the turn after and try and kill them. I think I just ignore them. I think I'm going to try ignore them for a bit. Really putting me off my stride. Yeah, they're just 1/1s. They're just baby 1/1s. But the fact that they were down to 4 cards in hand and like, oh my god. Love it. But wait, there's more. Are you tired of not drawing enough cards? You know, like in a normal world, I would have played this. If you see the 5th, then something's wrong. Yikes. Well, the gig is up. The gig is up. I am at your mercy, sir. May as well block because they're not going to put a hammer on it. Yep. 10, 11, 12. 1 life, 2. 2 life, too many. Yikes. GG. I mean, you can't really dislike that, can you? But anyway, no relic, no spell pierce, all the removal, go. This shredded sails is turning out to be one hell of a bad card. I could go for a Magus over a Teferi. I'd get behind that. It's a callable answer to a shredded, what's it called? Shredded sails. No, I don't know how to use the bot. It either kills a flying creature, destroys an artifact, or cycles. The idea being that half the stuff I care about is Relic of Progenitus, so why not, was the idea. Right, mulligan. Keep. I saw that card on the right and yelled the word keep. I mean, it's just flexible, medium, but like there I had an artifact to destroy and I couldn't cast it. There are too many Esper Sentinels. There's a portable hole for that. And we'll be playing it right now. Still going to play it, even though we've drawn an answer to that. I think it is better than Night of Autumn because it costs 2. And I want all my... Because otherwise I just play Skyclave Evaporation. But I want all my flex slots to cost less than 2. 2 or less. So I have... These are the flex slots. These 10 here. And I'm going to not even put them in the flex slot category. These 8 cards here. And they all cost 1 or 2. But they're all fairly flexible. And slightly different. So I can sideboard quite easily with these. Well, I'm playing other artifacts. Boo. Anyway, enough of the booing. Let's just play Kataki. I'd have to pay for my own portable hole, but small price to pay, I guess. Well, the price is 1. 1 whole mana. Goddamn portable hole. Yes, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Rejoice. Well, that will counter my thing, but it might not matter to me a great deal because I could kill without it. I'm allowed to cast it, it just gets countered. Trigger. And I will pay for that. Play this, tick it up, get a land. Play it, pass. I don't think I'll trade, I think I'll just... Not yet anyway. Maybe next turn. Every turn that goes by where they're not playing artifacts is like a turn where this Kazaki's worth something, so yeah. The fact that I have this just sat waiting as well is pretty nice. Yeah, that. Pay 1, yes. Yikes. Could do a join a spell at some point, if we're being honest. Running 6. I don't know. What's more important, Kataki or running 6? They have no one toughness creatures I can kill. They have no artifacts in play. This is going to my head. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. That is fine. We have destroy target artifact, but doesn't work on Kaldra. They have a hammer. This is rough. Oops. Yes, I'd like to pay. Thank you. Right. That's useful at least. Let's get another land back. Oh, I should have done something different there, but not to worry. I'm glad I have this and this. This is useful. Esper Sentinel. You son of a bitch. You're probably going to be able to draw a card off of that. So now they could play a... I think they're going to play Grazer. No, they're just going to play a hammer. Okay, I'm going to bounce this in response. Because they've played a land this turn, I think. Yeah, they have. Ow. Okay. So they draw a card, and then they attach that, and I destroy it with the shredder, and they draw 2 more. It's not great. It's not a great outcome. All at me. Destroy target artifact. You draw 2. No, I can't. No, I can't. I could destroy that. Block here. No, it's indestructible. Don't do that. Take 5. Okay. Blue, white, green. Yeah, I'm going to ping one of these. No, I can... Yeah, I'm going to ping one of these. Play to fairy, pay 1. And then I'm going to bounce the pure steel paladin. What if I bounce portable hole? They get Cigarda's Aid, but nothing has flash. And then play portable hole on the pure steel paladin. No. That must be wrong. I've no more red sources. That's awkward. Anyway, white or green, I guess. Okay. Will they pay the 1? Yes. This has been a real slog. That goes at running 6. That goes at Teferi. That goes at running 6. And it's time for I mean, I don't care about Lavinia anymore. I've got enough lands. I don't need to ferry, I don't think. But I'd like my running 6, so I guess I'm going to block Lavinia because it's one more power than the Stoneforge. Sounds right to me. I'd like to pick up Ottawa. Slight problem. They've drawn a serious amount of cards off these Sentinels. And off this as well. I'm going to filter. It's putting me lower, but I don't really have a choice. Got it. So this is a Tameshi, but it's not actually completely in the clear, is it? It's just crap sticks. No, because I misplayed. I will have a Tameshi though. Come on. Ah, yuck. Cycle. Play land. Got there. Got there. Play quicker, because the back Ottawa. Play quick because our clock's well behind and the opponent's a good spot. So let's go. It's doing its stuff tonight. Some style points. I mean, we're like 8 turns in and 24 cards in, so I mean that's a lot of card draw. There's the other cultivator if we need it, which we don't because we have Ottawa, but and then we can let's just make a ton of mana. Are we 4-0? Oh no, this is to go 1-1 in this match, isn't it? And then we need to win another game. But anyhow, with the cards in hand that we've got, we can just prismatic ending one of these cards, and then we can Ottawa the other, or we could actually just double red and 6 the other, and then we can finale. So like even if we didn't have enough creatures to fetch or enough power, we have it. So let's just ending that, and then let's just finale. We need Mario Kart star power music when you combo off. Yeah, it would work with that, wouldn't it? It'd fit nicely. I would like a Sky Turtle, please. Bang. You take 40-ish. Right. Dun, 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 dun. There's nothing else here that we want, is there? Just have to go again. I think we drew pretty well, and still only just one on the draw. So I think if we can pull anything off there, it'd be pretty impressive. I never got time to chat through all this rubbish. I'm not allowed to play music on the stream. Well, it's like a licensing thing, isn't it, with YouTube and stuff. I guess Tatland go. I mean, you know, I dare say YouTube are not going to gun me down. Right. Choices, choices, choices. I think what I want to do, because they're stuck on one land, is play Kataki, and then if they pay for this and draw a land, they can hammer me, which will hurt, but then I'll at least have ending. I don't know. Maybe this was wrong. Maybe I should have just endinged the Sagada's Aid, because it's the best card in their deck. They didn't draw land. So I can... We're pretty close to just having them now as well. So let's go... White. Screw it, let's just play Tameshi. And if they play... I guess I have to block now, which is kind of awkward. I know they just stopped paying. Okay. Yeah, so... I think this means they're dead. We have played this well enough. So we go 1, 2, 3. Okay, for Lotus Bloom. And then we would have gone 3 prismatic ending that, and then 2 bounce to that. So we'd have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. We had them. We had them, and we would have drawn 4 and had Ottawara, so yeah, we were going to win that. Well, normally I'd just be off to bed now, but I can't finish the stream at 4 now. We've got to do it. One more game. It seemed like everything did something that game. Did this do something? It did something in one of the games. Might be a game I lost. I'm pretty happy with a 5-0 with this random pile of interaction. Spell Pierce has been pretty medium so far. But yeah, like, I have 10 fairly weird one-offs. Like I say, you know, like, I don't know if you saw there, but I just cut Relic and Spell Pierce. I just brought in Kataki and Seal. It's not a coincidence. Like, I'd played a previous league and I didn't have enough stuff to bring in when I boarded out Relic and Spell Pierce in this specific matchup, so I added 2 cards for this matchup. And then let's say you're playing Living End and you don't want these 4 cards, 5. You don't want these 5 cards. I have Lavinia, Burrington, Forge Tender, and 2 Torment Scripts, so I would have to cut like a 1 and 6. I think I will head there after you are done. Is there any agreement on what the exact correct build is? Or the general community still working on the exact build? I mean, literally, I would say these 10 cards are completely up for debate. And hey, Shoto. Right, this sounds good. Enough. I heard of them, but I don't play Pioneer, so I just didn't really care. So now I think the consensus is that you should play these 50 cards. I think these 50 cards are like a lock, but I think you could argue for extra lands. Most people don't play Traverse. I do. Hey, I'm afraid should be Mulligan blind. I already kept. What's your record? This dude's normally a humans player. He's a friend of mine. I'll pretend I don't know you. Forward. I kept my hand without thinking about what you were on. It's just an okay hand. He said he didn't think we would match when I'm 4-0 and 2-0. And I just said there's matchmaking, but it's not perfect, which I think is about right. But yeah, this guy plays humans religiously and for many, many years, and he's very good at it. And if we don't draw a removal spell pretty soon, we will just lose before we get going. I'm very keen on basic lands. I just don't like hurting my life total pretty much, but... Wow, this is rough. I guess... Temple Garden? I mean, if they get Meddling Mage, then I just die. Unless I draw Walk-It. If they are just racing, I still need to draw a threat. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. Oh, that's 12 damage. Oh, sweet addition. And I am now dead on board. The race has become fairly intense. It's on Pirate. Okay, cool. Right, what we got there? So that over there, let's just play this, get things moving. If we can keep this in play, it would be ideal, but I don't think we'll be able to. What's that? That's 5, 8. Oh, we can. Okay, that's good, because we've got so many lands, it just gives us more outs. So now Teferi and Otawara are out, Seal of Removal is an out. When I say an out, yeah, so now I don't need to draw into threats. We did draw one. Like I say, it just like increases the number of outs by infinity, basically. Suspend. I mean, I guess if I just throw this out now, they just know it's infinite. I always pick up the stuff that don't shock because it keeps them in a line, and then I'm not tempted to accidentally press no. Well, it's probably quicker for me to actually kill them than it is to type, please will you quit? So yeah, that's mostly why. Let's get the other cultivator, let's play it. Like so. I mean, people might believe that this can fizzle from here. They just don't know the interaction well enough. It's not like an overly common deck. I mean, we haven't found our finale. There it is. That happens an insane amount of times where it's like the last card after my last land. It's almost like Modo knows. But like I say, we were okay anyway because we had infinite, what's it called? Infinite everything, but with the seal removal being something that you can pick back, you know, you can bounce your cultivator, then you can pick it back up with your Tameshi, so done. and a Sky Turtle and Smush. It's 10-4 kill. Beautiful. Right. Shit, what are they playing? Humans. Oh wow, I literally have nothing for this matchup. Literal nothing. I'll bring in Seal of Primordium to tag Aether Veil, cut Relic, cut Spell Pierce because it has no text, and bring in Magus of the Moon because sometimes you can stop them, I guess. Huh. What an awful sideboard. Anyway, it is what it is. It doesn't stop activations of Aether Veil, and nothing else they have is instant speed. Pretty much. It's a greedy mana base, but Aether Veil and Noble Hierarch just completely ignore it. I'm going to get some more H2O just to finish this league. Right. I have a sweet water bottle. It has my name on it. It has Central Perk, Starbucks, Pivot, and the lyrics to the Fence theme. Keep. Yeah, my partner got me one for Christmas, but also got one for her, my kid, and like all her family that were here for Christmas. I think because I have like all these Teferis, but also because we have nothing going on, I'm just going to deal with that now and try and buy some time. Although this hasn't worked out perfectly. I should have thought about what I was fetching, because now... screw it, let's gamble. I have to draw blue source, but I have a lot of those. If I didn't draw a land, I was screwed anyway. Okay, well this engineer is going to be worth more as the game goes on, so we'll keep it here for blocking. Wow! Quad Teferi. Ooh, wait a sec. I have a line that might get me killed. Well, that's a mistake. I mean, it's not, because I have the card in hand, but it is, because he says, wait. Yeah, it is. You got it. It's still the wrong card to name, in my opinion, though. He's not in stream, is he? No. Oh, he might be. Take 6. Swap my portable hole for my Lotus Bloom. Grow the Thalias. And then... I might be able to go off here. I don't really know what I can do. I can Finale for Tameshi and then bounce Lotus Bloom to make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, which would get me, I don't know, what's 7 mana going to do for me? I don't know. I guess I just have to draw insanely well for this to matter. We really don't have too many more options. We just do it and probably pick up... Yeah, we could pick up Lotus Bloom to draw a card. I prefer Tameshi myself. Three. Right. Two Cultivator, 4 Tameshi, 1 Finale, 4 Wargate. But Wargate is the Bloom target. Bloom fetcher mostly, rather than finding Tameshi. And I already had a Bloom because of Goblin Engineer. Right, I'm going to get back my Lotus Bloom. And I'm going to get back my Portable Hole. So we could eat that and probably survive. Because we already had Bloom, it makes Wargate the worst tutor because it costs 6 to get Tameshi. Right, let's discard some Teferis. Right, so we're still in it. For now. Okay, I guess I take 3. There is a world where... Okay. We might be able to win from here. I haven't worked it out, but this adds 3. So this adds 3 for... Oh God, I can't work this out. If we add white, 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 let's add this up, right? So, right, we add white, white, white with Lotus Bloom. We tap Stomping Ground for red. We use one of the white to return the Stomping Ground and then sack the Bloom to add green, green, green. Then we use the red to sack the Portable Hole to get the Lotus Bloom back and add green, 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 which is 6, 7, 8. So I think that's lethal. And we go to 1. Sweep that out of the way. You can have all your stuff back. I mean, it's not actually lethal yet, but... Especially because the Wargate's turned off, so it doesn't... Oh, shit, no. It's not enough mana. Oh, shit. It's not enough mana. Ah, miscalculated. How did I miscalculate? I didn't... He said I might end up playing Portable Hole myself for the triggers. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, I'm like 1,000 mana short. Teferi. Bounce this thing. Adami's Call. Grab. Sky Turtle. Bounce. Wellgate thing. Scoop. Fucked up. Damn it. I don't think we could have won anyway. But I definitely should have tried. Damn it. Right, okay. Well, I don't think there's any other thing I could do other than just run it back. Not my MCG hero. You are correct. I should not be your hero. I apologise. One game away though. We can still do it. We can still do it. Whoa, jeez. I've come back to a lot of WhatsApp messages. Right, let's go. I think I have to keep it because it's average and we're on the play. Like, if the hand is heavily... Put it wanted to play a few games, practice matches, just to get a feel for what to name, because they definitely got it wrong. Right, so this seal is super good, and that Wargate is also really good. I think we'll win because we do this Wargate. But I have just advised him that now is the time to name Wargate if you have Meddling Mage, so let's see what they do. They don't have it. Okay, good. They're running this because they're using Pyre of Heroes to value it back. Oh, there's a new version of Value that's a human that works. Wargate, baby! And now if they name Tameshi with a Meddling Mage, I'm in trouble. But outside of that, I think we win. Oh, they do. They did tap for blue, tentatively. Oh, even if they have the... Yeah, we have the Teferi for the Meddling Mage even, so... Yeah, we're pretty golden. After Shock, that's about the worst of it. Tameshi here, in my opinion. Correct call. It just doesn't matter, which is... You know, whatever. It's good for me. Yes. Callum, call me your hero again. John, pretty perfect. Right. Let's not mess up. You were the curse last time. Not my maths at all. It's definitely your fault. Oh, this is so good. Uh-oh. I feel like this is going to be followed by I also know nothing about magic anymore. I mean, I don't need to Ottawa, so I might as well legend rule them. Whew. Well, here we go. Got the 5-0, guys. Not too shabby. Looks like we'll be uploading something to YouTube after all. GG's. Go see what Doom wakes up to. See if he's playing the deck that he should be playing, which is my deck. Cultivator. I think it's Pioneer Scales. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, this was a nice little league for us. Where, yeah, the deck has like that sometimes. You playing humans? I don't know what that means. You say turn 4 kill through disruption. I just said, yeah, it could do that sometimes. Right. Let's pick this thing back up. Let's go find our... It'll go up on YouTube. You can watch it from both sides then. I got lucky. Was looking around before I go to bed, but you got me to stay to see the end of the league. Cool. It's like a Hollyoaks style cliffhanger. Hollyoaks is probably a reference that's only relevant to anyone from England, but still. I keep adding blue mana, but I don't need it. So I at this stage, when I'm like so locked into the win, I just add 19 mana because that's the magic number for playing a cultivator plus a finale for enough mana. So I have 8 plus 9, so that's 17, so that's enough. Thank you, GL, with the rest. You said GZ on the 5-0. I don't mind. I'm basically there. Just looking for finale. It hasn't gone anywhere, has it? No. He just said, do you want me to scoop or do you want to play it out? Like, realistically, I should have picked up more lands to make sure I actually get there, but the odds are that I'll draw more lands and I'll draw the card that I need, and if not, I'll just pick up Seal and I'll start again. So this is like sort of time saving in a weird way. Boom. Lots of big creatures. Smush. Minus 53. I think they started the turn on 18. Sweet. Print screen. Oh, I want it on my list. GG. Ah, he's gone. Right, time to make my Discord thing. Kind of cool. Doing alright at the minute. 11 treasure chests. Pretty good. Let's get the deck list. And then let's print screen that. And let's chuck it in there. Anyway, I don't really know how you wrap up a 5-0 without saying everything's great. It's not, obviously, but it's all right. It's not bad. How can I go back to my league now? I don't know if I can. I can't. Hey, Shoto. Hello. How can I get into the league? That's what I want to go back and like see the league without registering for the league. The window's gone though because I closed it like a fool. Assumingly I just can't now. Yeah, no, I probably just can't. Well, I guess I messed it up. Oh well. I guess now I have to try and 5-0 with Spellweaver Helix. I don't think that's going to go so well. Oh yeah, how do I raid? Someone tell me how to raid. Twitch raid. How to Twitch raid. Scroll down to the... Did that work? Have we gone? Head over to your stream settings and scroll down to the raid section. I think I have to go to Twitch. Let's go to Doomwake. And then let's go settings. Or do I go to my own channel? Head over to your stream settings, then scroll down. Tameshi plus Wallgate just like locks me out, I guess. Where's my stream settings? I can't do it. I want to raid. I can't do it. Settings. To manage your who can... No, I don't want to manage who can raid. How to raid on... 6 steps? There's way too many. Type raid / channel name. Alright, well that should have worked then. Click on your icon on the top right. Create a dashboard. Raid. Oh, did I get a follow? I did get a follow. Thank you very much. Right, so I go in here. Click on the icon on the top right. Create a dashboard. Raid. Raid is on the right, so it is. I would like to raid Doomwake. That wasn't painful at all. Let's go. Let's go see what he says. Right, cheers guys. I'll see you soon. I apologise. We're going.